Hello, welcome, I'm Diablo and today I'm bringing you my Game Week 4 team reveal. But before we get into that, obviously let's have a look at the points from last week and have a little chat about it. So 41 points, not the best at all, but what a week of football. What an absolutely great weekend of football. This is why I generally love football, is for weekends like this, when everything goes Pete Tong, blown out the water. I sit there and I look at the Premier League table. I know it's only after 3 games, but when you see Lezz sitting in 3rd, you've got Liverpool down in 16th, Chelsea in 14th. It's just no, not Chelsea. Man United are in 14th and Chelsea are in 12th or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the bottom 3, West Ham, Leicester, Wolves, Everton. That's bottom 4, John. It's just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Spurs struggled to a 1-0 win against Wolves. I don't know if you watch my prediction series for each game week, but if you check the channel out, there is a prediction series going on. Don't check out last week because I got it absolutely wrong. Just completely and utterly went Pete Tong on me. I'm hoping for a better set of results this weekend, but it's football, you never know. Also, my league table predictions at this moment in time, yeah, that's being thrown out the water. But there's a long way to go. Plenty of football to be played, and I think this is going to be one of the most open seasons that we've had in the Premier League for a long time. It's fantastic to see, as much as it's frustrating. Results didn't go in my favour at all, really. The only positives I can really take: Arsenal done me a huge favour, got me majority of my points. Fantastic. City drawing 3-3 with Newcastle, didn't see that, and I've got to admit, when Newcastle was sitting there 3-1 up, I was quite happy to see Newcastle go on and take the 3 points. They didn't, unfortunately. They got the 3-3 draw. Shocked that Forest didn't take a firmer grasp over Everton. Everton didn't look that good, and they've got no goal scorers yet. They managed to sneak a 1-1. That could pay them dividends come the end of the season, even at this stage. West Ham? What is going on with West Ham at this moment in time? They just look... They don't even look half the side they were last season, which is a shame. I really want them to kick into gear. So Jared at the moment is probably the one player whose head's on the old chopping block. Salah, he got the goal against United, but what's going on with Liverpool? Unbelievable start to the season. The 2-2 against Fulham, you can sort of understand it, maybe. The 1-1 against Crystal Palace, no, I can't get. I really can't. And let's be honest, the form of last season, the way they beat United last season, everyone was probably sitting there thinking this could be a cricket score, especially after that shambolic 4-0 defeat by Brentford. But United came out as a team possessed, really closed down fantastically, created a lot of chances, should have scored more goals. A little bit nervy here and there when Liverpool had more possession or started to actually attack a bit more, but they held the nerve, they got the win. I think that's going to be a big step for United going into this week's games. I can see United beating Southampton, and yeah, especially if they play that way. That was an interesting game, but nonetheless, from a points perspective, it done me no favours. So transfer wise, I've been thinking about 2 players, and the one that really stuck out to me was Gundogan, obviously replacing Bowen, and sticking a few quid in the bank account for any sort of players I need to move out, especially if Trent doesn't wake up, or even Robinson doesn't wake up. I might have to move them out, make some changes here and there, perhaps even move Salah out. I don't know. There's so many things going on in my mind at the moment from the way the season has started, but that's nonetheless. But Gundogan was the main focus. And then I sat down and thought about it, and you know what? I'm going to get on the bandwagon, or my bandwagon. I don't know if it's your bandwagon, but I'm getting on my bandwagon. And my bandwagon went down the route of Rashford. I was impressed with Rashford. He played really well. I was impressed with Sancho. I was impressed with Manchester United, full stop. Darlow was absolutely fantastic. He had Diaz in his back pocket. There was some good defending. So he's been criticised not being able to defend, but it was some good defending. So yeah, that's what I've gone with. We're keeping Raya in goal. Don't see an issue with him at all. Shevchenko, they've got Fulham. I'm pretty impressed with him. Cancelo needs to wake up, get me some points against Palace. I expect him to be honest. Trent Alexander and Robinson and Salah, we'll put them all in the same little goldfish bowl. I fully expect them to get a result against Bournemouth. And if I was Bournemouth, I'd probably be a little bit worried, because this could be the backlash that starts Liverpool's season. And you can see Liverpool probably winning 4-5-0. Okay, I take that back. Obviously, with the way they've played against Fulham, Palace and Manchester United, you're probably thinking you're a deluded idiot. And you know what? You're probably correct. I am slightly deluded. But I can see them winning, and winning convincingly, and I'd even say 4-5-0. I can see those players having a big part in getting me some points. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Rashford, the bandwagon, they're going to beat Southampton. Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. If this was at Fulham, I'd see an issue, but I think the way Arsenal are playing, The way Gabriel Jesus is playing is fantastic. I would have liked to have slipped Odegaard in, but I've already got 3 Arsenal players and I didn't want to drop Martinelli. So I'm quite happy with that selection. De Silva, he's won the toss over Pereira, though with the few minutes I still have left, that may not be the case. I don't know. I quite fancy Brentford over Everton, and I fancy De Silva to do some business for me. And of course, Haaland up top, bish bash bosh. I've taken a bit of a punt by making Salah captain. That could really backfire and bite me in the arse. Overall, I'm pretty confident that I should be able to put some decent points on the board this week. To be honest with you, I thought that over the last couple of weeks, but it's sort of massively bit me in the arse. It's a huge learning curve, which I'm still learning, and I'm loving it, which is the main thing. But that's the team I'm going to go with. Hopefully it will send me up the table. It needs to. I'm being serious. It seriously needs to. It needs to get me up that table. But there you go. Anyway, let me know how you're doing in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of my changes. Let me know what you think of the actual team. So yeah, that's what we have. That's what I'm happy with. So we're going to leave it there and hope for a decent week. Anyway, as normal, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I will catch you next time.